Hey guys, what's going on? Steven back again, and it's time for my Vikings Season 6, Episode 5 trailer breakdown. Now, there will not be a reaction video to Episode 4. I just did not have the time. It's the week before Christmas, and I've been working basically every single day. This is my only day off, and I still got Christmas shopping I gotta finish up, so once I'm done with this video, that's where I'm going. But I did see Episode 4. I thought it was really good. I did like the Bjorn and King Harold scenes and stuff like that. Seeing Bjorn and King Harold together again, and then of course the little friendship that they had at the end when Bjorn gave King Harold his water, and Bjorn kind of put his arm on King Harold's shoulder, and King Harold just kind of like, I don't know, like hugged his arm. So that was a pretty nice, little scene those two had together. And then of course the battle scene with Lagatha and her settlement community, whatever you want to call it, and those raiders. Now, I did call it in my last trailer breakdown video that it was going to be one of the kids that does get killed. The scene with Lagatha running and screaming at something or someone, and then we did find out it was one of the children that did get killed. So I did call that one. So there we go. I got that one right. But yeah, that was a really cool battle scene. I did like all the little, whatchamacallit, having like the kids, kind of be in the lookout, and, once the raiders or outlaws or whatever you want to call them were coming, one of the kids was making like a little bird sound, and then, the other little girl, I think, was lighting a fire and, just kind of sending the messages and stuff like that to the people back at the community or settlement, whatever you want to call it. I thought that was really cool. And then of course those bandits did, I think, kill all those kids as they were walking by. I think one of them turned around and shot one of them that was up in the tree with an arrow, killing the poor kid. And then of course the battle scene and stuff like that was really cool, using the kids as archers and stuff like that up on the hill, doing what they could. I did like seeing all the fighting and stuff like that. That was really cool. And then of course the end, when Bjorn's child did get killed, seeing Lagatha run at him, that was just really sad. But then of course you saw everybody saying that they were going to stay there and continue to fight. So that was really cool. But yeah, that was a really good episode. I thought it was awesome. All right, so anyways, let's get on to the trailer for episode 5 called The Key. Interesting. Here we go.
They will attack again soon.
On January 1st.
Cohen!
You have to kill Iva.
This is an amazing occasion. Never before have we voted for a king of all Norway.
We were traveling along the Silk Road.
Why did you come back so early?
We learned that someone else was staying with the Rus.
Iva.
Vikings. All new Wednesday, January 1st at 10 on History.
Okay, so there we go. There's the trailer for episode 5. Looks like there's going to be a week off, thankfully, because it is the week of Christmas and stuff like that. So, I'm sure there's not going to be that many people around watching it. So that is pretty good that there is going to be a week break. So hopefully the following week when this does return, although January 1st, I should be able to do a reaction video on it, now that Christmas is over, New Year's and all that stuff is over. So hopefully I can get back to doing reaction videos, which will be going up on Patreon first, just like all these other Viking videos, because, once again, they're getting claimed and stuff like that. So, yeah, they'll go on Patreon first if you want to go over there. Plus, it also helps support me. Like I said, I am building a new computer. I actually got more parts and stuff like that. I did get my motherboard in and some memory. So, here's my new motherboard. B450 Tomahawk Max. And yep. And the Trident Z 16 gigs. So yeah, computer is coming along, so that'll be good. Move into some gaming stuff, so that'd be pretty cool. Anyways, on to the trailer breakdown. Alright, so yeah, that was the end. Alright, so first thing we have here is, I'm probably going to butcher her name once again, Gundhill, finally arriving at Lagatha's settlement camp, because she did leave because of that dream she was having, and, here's where we're going to find out, or this is where she's going to find out everything that has been going on, what has happened, one of Bjorn's children died. She's going to tell him about, the raiders, the outlaws, who was leading it, was the guy that, Bjorn banished and stuff like that. So this is where, it's going to be a lot of pieces filled in for her. And I'm sure this is where Gundhill is going to tell Lagatha what's going on with Bjorn and where he is, since he's not home. And then, of course, I'm sure Gundhill's going to have an interesting decision. What is she going to do? She's not in really any condition to fight, seeing how she is pregnant. So is she going to stay and fight, or is she going to take the remaining children and bring them back to Kattegat and kind of leave everybody else to fend for themselves? Or is she going to try to take the kids, bring them back, and then come back and help defend? So, yeah, it's going to be interesting, when she does return and tell Torvi what has happened. Alright, so, yep, we're getting a week off, no Vikings next week. Alright, so of course, poor Vitserk is still suffering from, severe PTSD. We got, we got burnt Thora still coming to Vitserk in his, I don't know if you want to call it dreams, more like his nightmares. And then she tells him that you have to kill Ivar. If that will happen, who knows? But it's going to be interesting to see what he does, how he deals with all this.
Kill Ivar.
Yep, you have to kill Ivar. Alright, so of course we have the meeting, the selecting of a king of all Norway. And it seems like everybody is pretty excited about this, you got everybody cheering and celebrating, drums and, everybody smiling and stuff like that. Of course, we're going to have a bunch of, no-name kings or earls or whoever, trying to step up and see if they can take the crown. Pretty cool to have this little meeting out here in the water, so everybody here can, look upon and watch. So I'm sure there's definitely going to be, so there's quite a few different people here. I'm sure there's going to be some tension between, a bunch of these no-name people that we don't know. Oh, I think it should be me because blah, blah, blah. And, of course, Bjorn's there and King Harold is there. So that is going to be interesting. Of course, now that we know, ever since we met King Harold, it's always been his thing. He wants to be the king of all Norway. Bjorn, on the other hand, not so much, not so much a ruler, a king. Yes, he is an amazing fighter. He's always been the explorer, when him and Halfdan went off to explore the Mediterranean and stuff like that. Granted, he hasn't returned or gone anywhere else. It's kind of always been his thing, to be the explorer. King Bjorn, as cool as it is, I really don't think that's, that's him. I don't know, it just doesn't seem like him. So it will be interesting, will Bjorn throw his support behind King Harold? Make King Harold's dream come true? Will he finally become the king of all Norway? Although I could see some of these other, whatever you want to call them, earls, lords, kings, probably backing Bjorn because, oh, he is the son of Ragnar Lothbrok. And, I can see them all, yes, it should be Bjorn, 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 he is the son of Ragnar Lothbrok. And I could see Bjorn, maybe stepping aside and saying, no, it should be King Harold, because of all these reasons, and, throwing his support behind King Harold. I could kind of see that happening. I could see that happening. If it will happen, who knows? They could throw in, a twist or something. All right, so then, of course, we have King Uba at the moment, sitting on the throne here, and then, of course, we get messengers coming, talking about the, the Silk Road?
Traveling along the Silk Road.
Why did you?
The Silk Road, and this is where they find out about Ivar. Yep, we found out someone else was staying with the Roos. Ivar. So they know where Ivar is now, and what is going to happen next. Are they going to, what's Uba's decision going to be? Is he going to, send those guys back to keep spying on him? Are they going to fortify Kattegat? Are they going to try to go and attack? What is their, what's Uba's decision going to be, now that they know where Ivar went? And so who knows? Ivar. Vikings, all new January 1st. But yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see what Uba does once he finds out the information. Since he is acting king, until Bjorn returns or whatever happens at that election, at that meeting, Although I'm sure there'd still be other kings and stuff like that, but there'd be one, to oversee all of them, I'm assuming. So who knows? Looks like it's going to be a very interesting episode. I can't wait for it. Yeah, lots of stuff is going to be happening. It's not the last attack we've seen of those outlaws, bandits, raiders, whatever you want to call them. I'm sure there's definitely going to be another attack. It's going to happen there. Who knows? And then, of course, Vitzerk's storyline with, the ghost of Thora telling him that he needs to kill Ivar. Yeah, just a lot of storylines. Can't wait to see what's going to happen next. But anyways, there we go. There is kind of my trailer breakdown for episode 5 called The Key. Interesting title choice. And then, of course, there is some interesting storyline, even though they didn't show anything in the trailer for episode 5. But the storyline with Ivar and Oleg is very interesting. It seems like Ivar is becoming very, I don't want to say distant, but very cautious, if you will. Because what was it he was saying in episode 4? He doesn't want to be a puppet king or something like that. And then, Prince Oleg's like, don't you dare betray me, or something like that. Something along those lines. And we saw Ivar going to his brother, I forget his name, and I think he was giving him like food or water or something like that. So it looks like maybe he's going to try to make an alliance with Prince Oleg's brother, since he is still alive, even though he's kind of chained up at the moment. So who knows? Maybe he could be making some sort of alliance or some sort of deal. Maybe, I don't know. And then, of course, Ivar's really connecting with that child. I forget the kid's name. But yeah, he's really making a connection with that kid, saying, hey, this is actually all yours. Everything, all of this is definitely all yours. So I could see maybe some sort of betrayal eventually happening. Maybe Ivar takes the kid to Prince Oleg's brother, frees him, and then maybe making some sort of alliance against Prince Oleg, because, Prince Oleg's kind of got, a bunch of screws loose. So, yeah, who knows? I'll have to wait and see. So, anyways, there we go. There is my trailer breakdown for episode 5. Can't wait. Unfortunately, nothing next week. We gotta wait for the following week for it to return. But yeah, there we go. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. That'd be awesome. Remember, feel free to subscribe to my channel. Follow me on social media. Links are in the description box below. And leave me all your thoughts and comments. What do you guys think is going to happen? Do you think King Harold will become king of all Norway? What do you think will happen with Gunhild and Lagertha? Do you think she'll stay and fight? Will she take the kids and go back? And then, of course, Ivar and Prince Oleg. What do you think is going to happen there? Let me know. And other than that, just stick around. More videos are on the way. I'm not sure if I'll be able to make any more videos until after Christmas, because I'm working tomorrow, and then Sunday, Monday, Tuesday's Christmas Eve, Wednesday's Christmas. So I don't think I'll be able to make any more videos until after that. So if not, hope you all, have a great holiday, and I will see you after the holidays. So just stick around. More videos are on the way, and I'll see you guys next time.